Robert, Lone Rock runs in the Lightning Stakes on Saturday. How she came back from the break?
We're really happy with her. The way she's gone, her general condition. She trialled down the straight of Flemington last Friday. Wasn't overextended, but really pleased with her. So overall, we're happy. But 1000's not her trip, and she's never been super effective first up. So we're actually heading towards a new market. So looking for a forward showing, but expecting that the 1000 will be a bit sharp for her.
And I suppose this is her stiffest test taking on the best competition in Australia.
That's it, and at weight for age, where she's better served under handicap conditions.
In saying that, though, she has a liking for the straight, as seen in the Bobby Lewis.
Yeah, she was terrific there that day, and I always thought prior to that she was probably better around a corner, but that day convinced us it's worth having a look at a race like the Newmarket.
In her last couple of campaigns, she's only had a few starts. Is she a mare that's had problems, or is that just the way she is?
No, not at all. She's very, very sound mare, but we've just picked out targets for her, give her a short preparation and then a break. So we give her sort of a target race and then a freshen up. That's the only reason.
Mosheen runs in the Vanity. How did she come through off that win?
Really good. She went into it. She'd been good all this off a short break. She's been really good, and her work. She worked on the course proper, Caulfield Saturday morning and Steeple this morning, and she's. Danny Nicklick rides all her fast work, and he's really happy with her, and everything about her at home is good, so we're pretty happy.
Steps up to the 1400. Is she headed for a race like the Guineas?
Yeah, that's the immediate aim beyond Saturday, and then we'd like to think she'll train on and go to Sydney for the Coolmore, but the short term after Saturday's the Australian Guineas.
It looks like, based on the nominations, it's going to be a fairly small field. Would that worry you?
No, she's adaptable. She led in the Oaks. She's had off them. She's pretty flexible in her racing style, so that the size of the field or the tempo of the race probably doesn't hold any fears for her.
In the Gurners Lane Handicap, Persian Star and Sadler's Story, on Persian Star, just a little bit disappointing in the Werribee Cup, or were there excuses?
The excuses probably didn't make up for the margin. She got back on the inside on a day when they weren't making ground, but she was still disappointing. Come through the race well, we can't sort of put an explanation to it. So she's back to 2000 here, and will go to the Roy Higgins quality over 26 in 2 weeks. So while she runs well at the 2000, she's better over a bit further. Sadler's Story goes around in the same race, and he's on the way back after he had a long time off, but his runs at the shorter trip have been okay. Up to 2000 becomes more competitive, but again, like Persian Star, the longer the better for him.
Just with Sadler's Story, he had a trial at Cranbourne last week. What did you think of the trial?
Thought he was okay for him. He's on the way back, and once he gets enough race day miles in his legs, he'll be competitive at the 2400. You know, he sort of seems to have to get to that trip to become competitive.